Hello friends, welcome to Civil Engineering exam. Today we are going to see MCQs related with building materials. As compared to structure course, thickness of joint in header course should option A more, option B equal, option C less, option D equal or more. The correct answer is option D equal or more. Which of the following should be used for hearting of thicker wall? Option A header, option B structurer, option C brick bats, option D queen closer. The correct answer is option A header. Number of vertical joints in the structure course is x times the number of joints in the header course where x is equal to option A 1, option B 2, option C 1 by 2, option D 1 by 4. The correct answer is option C 1 by 2. A queen closer is option A brick laid with its length parallel to the face or direction of wall. Option B brick laid with its breadth parallel to the face or direction of wall. Option C brick having the same length and depth as the other brick but half the breadth. Option D brick with half and width at one end and full width at the other. The correct answer is option C brick having the same length and depth as the other brick but half the breadth. The proportions of lime and the sand in the mortar normally used in brick construction. Option A 1:2, option B 1:3, option C 1:4, option D 1:6. The correct answer is option A 1:2. Minimum thickness of wall where single Flemish bond can be used is option A half brick thick, option B 1 brick thick, option C 1½ brick thick, option D 2 brick thick. The correct answer is option C 1½ brick thick. The slenderness ratio of masonry wall should not be more than option A 10, option B 20, option C 30, option D 40. The correct answer is option B 20. A mortar joint in masonry which is normal to the face wall of wall is known as option A bed joint, option B wall joint, option C cross joint, option D bordered joint. The correct answer is option C cross joint. The type of bond provided in brick masonry for carrying heavy loads is option A zigzag bond, option B English bond, option C single Flemish bond, option D double Flemish bond. The correct answer is option B English bond. The differential settlement in case of foundation on sandy soil should not exceed option A 25 mm, option B 40 mm, option C 60 mm, option D 100 mm. The correct answer is option A 25 mm. The bearing capacity of a waterlogged soil can be improved by option A compacting the soil, option B draining the soil, option C increasing the depth of foundation, option D grouting. The correct answer is option B draining the soil. In case of foundation on black cotton soil, the most suitable method to increase the bearing capacity of soil is to option A increase the depth of foundation, option B drain the soil, option C replace the poor soil, option D compact the soil. The correct answer is option C replace the poor soil. The maximum total settlement for raft foundation on clayey soil should be limited to option A 25 mm, option B 25 to 40 mm, option C 40 to 60 mm, option D 65 to 100 mm. The correct answer is option D 65 to 100 mm. The type of footing which is used to transmit heavy load through steel column is option A grillage footing, option B raft footing, option C well footing, option D isolated footing. The correct answer is option A grillage footing. The minimum total settlement for isolated foundation on clayey soil should be limited to option A 25 mm, option B 40 mm, option C 65 mm, option D 100 mm. The correct answer is option C 65 mm. The type of pile which is driven at an inclination to resist inclined force is known as option A batter pile, option B friction pile, option C anchor pile, option D seat pile. The correct answer is option A batter pile. The vertical distance between the springing line and highest point of the inner curve of an arch is known as option A introduce, option B rise, option C spandrel, option D extrudus. The correct answer is option B rise. Depth of height of the arch is option A perpendicular distance between introduce and extrudus, option B vertical distance between springing line and introduce, option C perpendicular distance between springing line and extrudus, option D none of the above. The correct answer is option A, perpendicular distance between intruders and extruders.